afternoon. We're Team A, and this video is to explain about the different pronunciation of verbs in the past tense, as well as the yes or no questions and the informative questions. My topic is making sounds and the past verbs. In the past verbs pronunciation, all regular verbs, negative ed. Rule 1, if the verb presents in a voicely sound, then the negative ed and sounds like the D is joined together with the previous consonant and not pronounced as an extra syllable. Rule 2, if the verb base ends in a voicey sound, then the negative ed and sounds like the. The topic is the sound ed. It is only used if the last consonant is a G or a D. Then adding a negative ed with the verb will make a sound similar to ed. Examples of this verb are: number 1, we wash my car. We washed my car. Number 2, I visited New York City. Number 3, everybody looking for the last movie. The negative ed verb ending sound like ed. Make the T and T sound. Your tongue stops the flow of air in front of your mouth. In both sounds, the tip of the tongue presses on the back of the upper lip. The side of the tongue will also press against the upper side to stop the flow of air. There is more air released for the T sound and less air released for the T sound. T and T is produced by touching the back of the upper teeth with tongue. They are dental, while in English the tongue is placed slightly higher against the alveolar ridge than alveolar. So to produce English T and T correctly, you have to lift your tongue so that it doesn't touch your teeth but the hard area above them. There is a big difference T. It is apparent to the fact that the tongue is a little higher. You must have here the pressure of air, like milk explosion, that is spilled when in English that is produced. This is called expression and is essential vector of voiceless stop in English P, T, and K when they appear at the beginning of stressed life.
Informative question. There are two types of basic questions: yes or no questions, closed questions, and informational or open questions. These are so named because they cannot be answered with a simple yes or no. They require more information. Actually, the number of possible answers is unlimited. In English, they are called WH questions because all interrogative words begin with the letters WH with the exceptions of the word how. These are the question words: who, whom, what, when, where, why, how, which, and whose. For example, who and whom are used to obtain information about a person or persons. Question: who is at the door? Answer: Tom is at the door. What is used to get information about a person or thing? Question: what is this? Answer: this is a bird. When asked when. Question: when can I see you again? Answer: I don't know. Where asks where. Question: where does Natasha live? Answer. She lives in Miami. Why? Ask why. Question. Why is the street closed? Answer. They are repairing it. How? Asks how something has happened, happens or will happen. Question. How does this work? Answer. Push the red button. Which? Asks which. Question. Which author do you enjoy? Answer. I enjoy reading Borges. Who's looking for information about owning a thing? Question. Whose book is on the table? Answer. That's Tom's book.
Yes, no questions. Yes, no reason pitch in market questions. Yes, no questions are the ones whose answer can be a yes or a no, tend to, in a reason pitch pattern. Yes, no falling pitch and its purpose. Using a falling pitch in a yes, no question can show that the person asking the question already know the answer. Yes, no emphatic falling pitch and its purpose. Giving extra emphasis to a pitch word in a yes, no question and following it with a more dramatic fall is the most marked for the question. The yes, no emphatic fall can show anger, annoyance, or impatience.
Verbs in the past tense are written with ed, but can be pronounced in three different ways, as id, t, or d. If the last letter of the word is spelled with d, t, or d, and t sounds, the ed is pronounced as a separate syllable with an id sound. For example, Carla was waiting for you all night. If the last consonant is voiceless, then the ed is pronounced as a t. For example, you cooked this great dinner? If the last letter of the word ends in a voiced consonant or sound, then the ed is pronounced like d. For example, you called Monica yesterday? Intonation in yes and no question. The intonation in these questions will increase with the end of the question is reached. For example, can you give me that vase? Are you in home? You are Monica? You like bands of rock? Can you fly? Intonation in informative questions. The intonation in these questions will decrease at the end of the question. For example, what's your name? Where are you? Who is he? When is the party? Why do you only call me when you hide? Intonation in yes